Morning. No, my mom is sad because my polka dot robe got a rip in it right here, right? Because my puppy has dragon talons for nails. And I've since cut his nails, but about a week ago, he jumped on me and ripped a hole right here in my bathrobe. So no more polka dot robe, right? My mom is so upset about that. I think she's buying me a new polka dot robe. I told her if she bought me one, I would wear it. But it's getting time for bathrobe season to be over and sweater season to commence. So anyway, I'm looking at a situation that feels very. I'm basically talking to the same collective as yesterday. Yesterday we had the diviner out. Today it's the seer. And the seer is being led by the moon or Luna. But this morning's theme is overcome fear. There's two states of being. There's love, and then there's fear. And when we let fear run the show, it expresses itself in anger and anxiety and depression. Let's read about this card, Overcome Fear. The unknown can be frightening, and it's easy for those feelings to intensify in the darkness or when we feel exhausted. Make sure all your needs are met and you are well rested. It takes patience, consistency, and validation to rewire the old paths of your thoughts. Perhaps a past experience is triggering the current emotions, so acknowledge the reasons you feel this way. Note the way you speak to yourself. You are strong and powerful, and you can overcome anything, but also remember to be gentle and patient with who you are. Move slowly at your own pace and see yourself shining in the bright, warm light of this warm, glowing candle. This candle reminds me, it's a lantern. It reminds me of the Hermit card. I'm hearing something about putting a basket over our candle. All right, that's a theme today, overcome fear. The first card on the table we've got is Luna. Yep, I'll hold it like that. Luna. This card represents the freedom of desire and the illuminated path of moonlit dreams. The night can bring comfort to let your imagination fly and to show you your wild side. In the dark, our subconscious can bring to the surface vivid clues of a hidden situation. You can achieve your goals and desires if you pay close attention to the limitations of logic and reason. This card can also represent prophetic dreams and the unrealized wild side that calls upon you. And under that, passion. Remember what I said, there's two states. There's fear and there's love. Which do you choose? Allow your passion to rise up. Sometimes we try to suppress our desires to fit the social expectations and norms. Feed your desires today. That which you desire desires you. Sorry. But we can use this powerful force to thrive in a personal and professional matter. Our passion for life is immense because it comes from a place of love. This feeling is the ultimate and most powerful energy that we can emit. Be passionate about what you do and believe. Do not carry out decisions based on fear, worry, guilt, or shame. That state of mind can only bring the same type of negative feelings back to you. Choose the best version of yourself and project that passion out into the universe. All right, seer, diviner, mystic, shaman. See beyond the current situation. Hazel, no. You're not going in there to eat cat poop. Stop that. Pee-wee. Dogs are gross. All right, seer. Look beyond your current situation. Raise your vibration and focus on love. Oh, let's see. Clairvoyance is not about predicting the future. It's about being able to see clearly enough to create your best future. You're being encouraged by your ancestral guides and angels to see beyond what you think is happening. Don't allow your ego or doubts to play games with you. Instead of seeing yourself as stuck or lost, you know you're in an energetic holding space while the universe recalibrates a path that is more favorable for you. Angels of light are upgrading your energy so your experiences can be more enjoyable. You're moving towards something extremely uplifting and enlightening, so stay calm and keep your eyes on the prize. And the Knight card says, be brave and honest. What is your truth? Doesn't matter what the truth is for you right now. It's your truth. Right now. And the truth can change. Do the right thing, even if it isn't the easiest option. Stand for what you know to be right and true. The energy of respect is important right now. You're being encouraged to figure out what's important to you and what you stand for. If you're in a space where there's opposition, you're being guided to follow through with integrity, even if it seems to slow your progress. Your rewards will be much more abundant. You're being surrounded by a light of bravery to help you. So there's that light again. Light in the darkness. Oh, this card also brings justice. If you're longing for justice, please know that the universal energies are working to bring everything back into order and that you don't need to force anything through with your will. If you've made any mistakes recently, it's important to take ownership of them so you can align yourself with improving the situation. If you're feeling the need to defend your spiritual path at this time, back down and let it protect you. I'm sorry, but I don't feel the need to protect my spiritual path because my truth is my truth, and what I know to be true is scientifically been proven over and over and over again, and I have absolutely no reason to defend it. Look it up for yourself. If you don't believe the things that I'm telling you, look it up for yourself. I'm not here to fix anybody. I'm not here to fix anybody. Okay, the next card. Act of love. As is. Let's see, you may want something to be dramatically different. If only, maybe. If I just... Your ego rides in like the cavalry to help make sense of an unexpected and unwanted dynamic. This can't be, but it is. And so the ego tries to absorb the shock. When you receive the as is in a reading, it's activating a truthful acceptance and acknowledgement of a situation. It requires the removal of your rose-tinted glasses and a willingness to surrender to something that, at least for a time, is manifestly out of your control. The following 3 little words, a stark and simple mantra, help ground you in reality and provide the closure necessary for you to move on to a new normal. There it is. There it is. There it is. Is that right? Under that is peace. Peace radiates with the vibration of love. Love, love, love. 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 It's not always about love from another person, but it is always about the love of self. This whole journey has nothing to do with anybody except for you. In fact, you are the only constant in this whole game that we're playing. It's you. You're the only constant. In fact, I would go out on a limb to suggest that you're the only one that exists. You go to sleep at night, you wake up in the morning, and you're still you. When you're dreaming, you're you. When you wake up, you're you. You are the only constant. If you're connecting with a loved one, this card brings a luminous message from a soul who has transitioned to a higher consciousness. I'm okay. I no longer have a human form, nor am I in any way attached to the experience of my life or death. I am at peace. You will connect with me not in sadness or regret, but in the vibration of love. Close your eyes and open your heart. I sit like a gentle dove in your bright spirit, a glint of starlight that grows even stronger and comes closer as you rise higher. Be at ease. If you receive this, oracle, it's a message of bearing the importance of serenity in the moment of your life. If you've been going Mark II, higher, faster, farther, this card asks you to pull back the joystick and chill. In this time, the answers and solutions you seek are being drowned out by the rush and roar of adrenaline. Value your moments of stillness. This may also not be the time when you achieve your desired or expected outcome. Still, peace reassures you that everything is perfect. You may not have what you want, but you'll have what you need. The beloved dead of peace brings divine clearance from the control tower so that you can successfully avoid collisions, chaos, and turbulence. If your ride has become too bumpy and shaky, raise or change your altitude. Climb above or away from the dramatic currents into a stabler, more peaceful thought formation. Overcome fear. We set expectations and we hold judgments because of fear. Love asks us Love asks us to sit in a space of acceptance. Accept people for who and what they are. Accept situations for what it is. The moon is asking us to tap into our subconscious and see the mirror in other people, so that way we can. It is what it is. Overcome fear. Okay. The bottom of the deck, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. This is the self-care queen. Seven of Wands. Ten of Swords. Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles seems to be our overarching theme for the last 2 weeks, I guess, right? Balancing our stability, balancing our responsibilities in order to find our stability. Three Pentacles. The self-balancing duality. Seven of Wands. Overcoming fear. And that fear has put a sword in your back and put you to death. This is your ego death. You've been like lost in the dark, and now you're being asked to balance that. Speaking of death, and the Empress. My. Top of mind is the Four of Pentacles. That's fear. That's fear. Holding on so tightly that you're afraid that you're going to lose it. The Tower in the past. Page of Pentacles. That's your foundation. So you're up here thinking, I can't let go, I can't let go, I can't let go, I can't let go, right? And the Page of Pentacles is like, what if we just turn it into something else? Okay. And then we've got the Chariot in the future. Okay. And we talk about the transformation into the Empress yesterday. This tower is falling. Whether you want it to or not, you're not going to be able to stop what's coming. The Tower is working on some massive transformation, and I feel like if you don't accept what is, that you're going to end up under the rubble, stuck to have to start this cycle all over again. The Chariot is about exerting our willpower and forward momentum. This Page of Pentacles, the scholarly page, right? They're learning. He's found an old pentacle, and he's built himself with spare parts. So, okay, this is a young student eager to learn, an inventive mind, right? Let's just turn this shit into something else so that it looks totally different and we're not feeling like we have to clutch onto it. But there's a message here too about not sharing our manifestations with other people because it will lead to heartbreak. But the fear is that you're not going to get what you want. The Tower and Death are saying that what you want, it's not going to come to you the way that you think that it's going to look. So you need to drop your expectations and send your ego out the door. 23 minutes, I'm going to let you go. But put your ego in the background for a minute and just sit with the idea that it is what it is. It is what it is. See beyond the current circumstances. Something's transforming and it's not going to look the way that you expect it. So drop that expectation and just sit. Just sit. I love you. Have a good day. Have a fun. Today's Monday. I hope your start of your week is amazing, and I'll catch you on the next one. Later.